Anyways, we're gonna... Okay, notification can just magically disappear here. You know, it's... God fucking damn it. I think I went to the wrong menu, but, I don't want to drive that train. I might later, but I don't feel like running. I hate driving. Okay, Manifest is nice because it's like all random shit, but... See, I think the one thing that really needs... Explore scenarios... There we go. But I mean, I kind of wish we could just like take the mainline type thing, like. And I think it should be something, especially for like the Sand Patch Gray, because it is such a large map, and you could easily do like, quote unquote, role playing with it. I mean, yeah, there isn't a lot. Like, I think to really make it successful, I think you need a lot of industries, but. Like, you need to add a little bit more. I haven't yet to drive the SD40, but I don't. The thing is, you basically have up until about, depending on which line you're on. But it's like you can't go all the way up here, which just kind of makes zero sense, because... There we go. The only nice thing about this is we actually do get a fairly large. The problem is you can't see jack shit from that camera angle. We got an SD40 we can use. We got another. Is that a GP? Oh. Yep, GP38-2. Because the SD is a little. I haven't even touched this, so figuring out how to start is going to be fun. Oh, it's locked. Yeah, I kind of hate that this. Oh yeah, right. Lock the turntable. Oh, there is actually a signal. Oh, why is it giving me a red signal? Oh, it's probably because it's the track. God, this is a very hard locomotive I can see to fit on here. Alright, now we're on the main line. because we got a green. Oh god, these are mammoth card trains. I kind of put on the grab. Alright, I just gotta make sure to give enough space. Let's go for those mammoth trains though. I will shut off the bell because we're no longer using this locomotive. We'll do the GP38 because this will be easier for me to just. I don't care about the order. Like the only thing because I'm just gonna have them the way they're facing. So the SD is on, I think. The GP, which everyone's at least had some experience with this. Switch start. Yeah, we should all be pros that actually built starting this thing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so somehow this thing if I release you. Do we not have fuel? I'm gonna check, because it starts blank. Either that or so they shut them off. So I can't move this thing right now. wonder if something's to do with the battery. Okay, if we are in start stop. Yeah, because then it did that, so... I don't know what the engine room went on. Alright, I'm giving a chance for those brakes to actually fire up. Well, remember, we're not keeping this engine's headlights on for long now. Apparently that was not my engine, because I heard the thing start. That way we have zero brake pressure. Okay, that should all be good. Okay, we have the main breaker off. That don't explain why we ain't starting now. What?
You got mail.
What kind of mail?
United Healthcare. I have no idea.
What?
You want me to open it?
Let me look. What? Alright, let's see. Is my mic working? Come on, start. I'm gonna keep that open. 2, 3, 4. Does that blow a circuit? I got the pressure in the tank. Alright, so we're gonna have a GP38. The AC, whatever the thing is, it actually looks nice. So basically we'll have one of each. Wait, does this have banking column on here? Yeah, it does. The thing is, once we're on, then we can actually turn it off. Go to the right, not the left. Alright, so we're just gonna have to ride with the knuckle. And judge distance based on that. .2. Handle off and cut up. So how much room do we got? Alright. Right, we can shut that one off. So basically we're not using this locomotive again. Alright, so we have 2 more to build on this train before we go hunting for rolling stock. I just gotta move this out. Yeah, so we got the specialty diesel connections anyways. Alright, that's part 2. What the hell's down there? See if I can tell. It's probably like an SD or something. I don't want any more of those. Because now we gotta go for the SD over here. And yet I have yet to drive one of these, so that's gonna be 84. Oh wait, crap! It's not Crazy 8. I would have laughed if they put that in there because I think that's an SD40. Oh wow, the track tables. So right. Two more. Alright, I believe this thing is on though, so. Now the fact is that I've never used the door on this, or locomotive. Oh no, this thing is not. Okay, how do we start this one? Okay. Alright, I'm not gonna take that off because I don't know. I gotta learn how to do this one. Okay, so it's the same. because there's like, oh, you can't even use that anymore. You just feel like rev the engine. And yeah, I do not like how the startups are right now. They're not. Oh, so the SD doesn't even have banking comms, so. Get the main circuit on, that way we can actually get battery power. I'm convinced that this game's glitched. Exactly. Alright. Alright, looks like we still have brake applied. But we shall see. Okay, so this thing definitely runs on an older electrical system. Because there are two that run on amps. Large walkway though. Then we have that thing to load up. Yeah, that fixture's super laggy though. Oh, you can't even see him. Alrighty. The thing is, this one doesn't have banking com, which I don't. Everything should be compatible, but especially because we're attaching them all. I love how it says max speed of 100, but it's like, hey, you're going too fast. Keep it coming. 3.9. The thing is, we have extra axles on the GP38, so it's just going to be a little bit harder. One more. Big brake. Forward. The reason why I'm putting the brakes on first. Okay, let's see. Well, this is the final locomotive. So basically, I turn on the brakes on that one. I just want to check something on the GP38. Did I take out the reverser? Because these middle units aren't going to be under locomotive control. So one of the big locomotives is what they're going to be under. Just means they just won't have any control over what happens. And I thought I was going for the train rail cars. Oh, that's gonna be fun to get access to though. Because I gotta go out. Let's see, in order to get over to that. It's doable, I just gotta play my switches right. So if I have to go back and forth a couple times just to do it correctly, I am okay with that. Technically there's like 2 more SSDs, but we're not going for the, well, whatever the classes for that. I'm just not going for them. Because one, we have like 4 engines. Oh, there's a light switch in here? God. That would have been really nice. No one more. Alright, now this one I gotta boot. Which means I gotta go to the back, and there are gonna be no brakes. Because this locomotive doesn't charge. This one doesn't start right away either. I just thought with some locomotives have one type of brake and the other ones have another. Come on. Engine control to run. and run. Oh, duh. That's what I'm missing. Oh, it's already there. I mean, the fact is that literally there's nothing. Okay, we're on. The legit fact that there's nothing like just past the turntable is kind of concerning. Which way do I want to go? Right or left? Left. You can always see kind of how the game glitches out. Okay, where are my other locker caps? So we're just going by the building. Okay, there. No, one off. I must have missed it. Yeah. It's so hard because that camera's in black and white too. Like, it doesn't help that I do not like the sound picture of it. Alrighty, so now we're gonna get this locomotive coupled. Just so we can cut its brakes off for now. Because yeah, the locomotive at the head end is the power. I always forget how long it takes to actually do this. Oh god. Minimum reduction. Yeah, the brakes are decent on this locomotive, which is why I might want to switch to independent on this one. We're under a mile an hour basically now, so we might do one more reduction. Okay, just one push. And we're going to cut that, and save changes. I can leave the headlights on because this is a trail unit, so. I just want to open the gates, crossing up. That way, if I ever do need to get across both sides. So we have 4 locomotives. And normally you can only do 3. Okay, someone put the light on? Yeah, I do. On this one. So I never turned it off because that was for the first guide, but I don't need that on anymore. Match 1. Yeah, it looks like probably like a GP or something. Fueling's over there, but don't need fueling. Alright, so we are going out into the line. Oh my god, this is terribly confusing. So basically we're going here. And then we need to, I believe, get up there. Connect over. Connect over again. Keep straight. Turn. Turn there. So where does this one go? Yeah, actually we do need to take that, I think, but I'm just gonna say screw it and we're taking it. So we actually need to turn. We have a string of cars. So in theory, everything should be set up now. I mean, just imagine like a railfin, just like, okay, you have like 2 large locomotives, reasonable size, and I've actually seen some like very similar to this, because when I get a lot of manifest trains where I live, so like extras are galore out of Milwaukee. Like, well, I mean, like, some days, like, we have just extra manifest. Because technically my subdivision keeps going, but it changes names, so, like... Alright, we're coming up on the questionable spot, so I gotta be ready to stop at any given point. See, it is 6 in the morning, apparently, in game time. Like, don't get me wrong, I feel like it should be, and like, I don't know if you guys are going to agree with this, but, there should be an option. Okay, so I need a little bit of reduction. But there should be, you should be able to run back and forth, because then obviously I'd probably put like a couple of ACs in the back of my train, even if I'd walk over and do a bunch of asinine shit to do it. Alright, we're doing a lot of switching now, so. People are probably gonna be super confused. It's like, oh, it's a switching move, alright. Oh, it's that. Yeah, because I finished the session and I literally just hijacked it, because like that was the building over there to end it. So we're actually going under. Yeah, because red is turned, so red... That's actually how you can tell. And you can only tell them in the yards, but... Okay, red is a turn. Double red, which means we're just going to keep turning. Yeah, I don't even know if this train would actually make it. Because one, like, I'm barely making it through before half the train's already turning again. I mean, yeah, it's reasonably long, but... Two and a half percent grade. .4. I mean, yeah, I guess that's probably like the only way you can actually do that. I don't think that switch is set right. Because it isn't. No, because then I wanted to, what, turn? Okay, now everything should be set. Okay, we have 4 engines. Yeah, it doesn't even match. 4 engines should have no problems. Yeah, I might jokingly just take that just to see how the train would, in fact, handle. Which we're actually going to have to do anyways. So that's what the question is, do we have enough horsepower, or do I gotta go run and get another locomotive? Okay, so now in theory we should be aligned to head into the track that we want. And then I'm going to switch cabs. Because it doesn't make any sense to Alright, these are all... Oh, this is a manifest train we're dealing with. Yeah, but basically we will start taking off for sure. So I would assume this track would keep running, but we don't get to manage that. I don't want to give too much power because of when we are. my train's got all those, so we need to go back and get to the lead locomotive. Which is the last locomotive we coupled up. And pull. Oh, it's a 2-track. Shit. So many tons of this train right now. Because now we actually need some of the horsepower. Like, obviously this train could probably just be carried by the GP38, so... But I just want the extra horsepower, because I like to do crazy-ass long trains that are like 50 cars long. So we have a 44 car train already. But a very light train. Okay, air brake. Yeah, this won't be hard to actually. Okay, so we need to get on the second, the longest track. So we gotta go basically up, basically where we were. Alright, now a lot of it's right now with the brakes, because all the power's at the front. So I am debating on putting a small unit, going back, grab that, whatever that unit is, and just put it on. Just sounds like those brakes just released. There we go. Yeah, because that's why you always want to back locomotive sometimes. And that was the limitation. I mean, God, that's like even longer. So, and they said the PlayStation couldn't really run. That long of a train, so we're just gonna have to keep an eye on. Actually, now for this switching maneuver, we're not gonna use automatics. So once we know where we need to stop, then I'll switch to the back view. So we need to stop basically. So we need I think that track right there, yeah. So this interlocking much. More or less, we're about to be heated. And the only reason why I'm doing this is a yard maneuver, and we're not going that fast. Where locomotive brakes should be enough in order to stop. Oh, interesting. This thing's actually kind of reversed of what most knuckles are. Because in theory, you would be... Because I would literally switch the camera until to where I need it to be. The thing is, now we gotta shove everything. Oh my god. So in order to do, okay, dear. Alright, I'm just gonna ignore it. That one. Oh, it's on the 4th, of course. 1, 2, 3. Alright, there we go. Alright, we have reasonably distance. The thing is that you're talking, what, 1,000, how long's our train? How many yards? I think about 1,000-ish yards is... Plus, remember, we have the weight of our train to deal with. Yeah, and you can already hear it starting. It wouldn't surprise me if we need just a big push just to get going. I mean, just imagine we could take this train out, because I'll probably just grab the ACs and just use those as... Oh yeah, we're slowing down way too much for what I need. It looks like we just got that momentum and then we lost it. So the thing is, when you're coupling this long of a train, which is like another freaking mile, so now, according to the new statistics, we have a 0.9 mile long train. 84 cars. Okay, it's gonna be like a minute or two because we don't have a back unit. Because right now these locomotive cars are. You don't really hear slack yet. It's trying to move, but yeah, because you can see it. It's, yeah, the brakes are on. Like a lot right now. So what I mean for me to grab from the back? No. Holy shit, the brakes are just starting to release. Yeah, we definitely need another locomotive. And not so much for the sense of but if you look at like the flow on here though, like there's so much pressure in here. I basically just need to have the brakes shut themselves off manually. Yeah, because some cars have their brakes on and some don't. Canals are really stupid, I think, for that type of car. So I think the brakes literally just released on this thing. Alright, I think my influence on this. Like, yeah, I could do that, but I don't believe there's any locomotives lying there. Oh, God. So the brakes in the middle of the train, which makes sense. Oh. So we're actually dragging wheels right now. Like, I mean, we have... Yeah, unfortunately this time we'll actually have to use brakes. So come around. so I'll come out on this track. So if I'm not mistaken, I can just switch that. I hope. Alright, so here's where I'm gonna have to test, because, oh jeez, my train's already there. But my back of the cheese, Louie. And instead of freaking... Okay, we'll just leave it. I don't think it really matters. Nah, because you still end up on the same track. A 1 mile long train, dear God. And the thing is, because we're going to have to use 2 locomotives, if we put 2 on the back, we should be fine on braking. But I wish you could, like, tell, like, AI to do everything for you, so you can, like, go... Years for, like, dear God, this is the longest train someone's ever built. I mean, for... Oh my God, that is glitch. Oh my God, it's still spinning even though it's paused. 0.9, I mean, it's a light train for sure, but length also can beat out, because remember, it's going to take longer for your brakes to turn on in every car. So like, if I have to go hit emergency right now, I would not be able to go stop quick. Oh my God, they said there'd be sparks. There's no sparks. Where's the final car going through? Bit off, but oh, it's gonna be a long walk though. Twice we have to do. A really long walk. That's those locomotives are. But I gotta leave enough room basically in order to. I mean, if we don't get some easy stopping, it could be a disaster. Wait, there's welcome. Ooh. Damn, I wonder if I knew that one. Oh yeah, look how quick this train stops though. And like, we don't even have half the train on. Oh Jesus, so every single time, oh my god, where the heck is the train? So we very much just lost the engine. I don't... The game... We're giving the game a challenge right now. How am I... Oh my god, the lag... I don't even think the game knows where anything is anymore. But basically, we have broken the game. Yeah, and I can see why they put a 50-car limit. It can be done. Like, an 80-something car turn, which is ridiculously long, even for today's standard. That's on the longer end, because usually you will only see about 50 cars on average. I mean, once in a while you see one of those mammoths go through, but I would love to take this thing out in the main, but like slap every single car on, every single locomotive. It'd probably be like the most hysterical thing. Like, I mean, like, and you get to use like the other style of things, so you know you can rail. Like, see, that'd be kind of a thing for like when they add traffic. I think that would be that wouldn't be a limitation for PS5. Because PS5s are supposed to be really powerful, so. This is ridiculous. Basically, every single PS4 game, as I know of, is going over. Because otherwise, the download edition would be so useless for like the first year of its existence. Because that way I can still play a lot of my old games still on the new console. Like, I'm gonna have to keep my 4 out just for. I mean, I could see a spot where it might fit, just in between the GameCube and the Wii, ending the segregation. Oh my god, this is even more. Like, I wish I could just steal that car right now and just drive. Oh, it's actually not that bad though. Like, because we are running. And I don't know, like, I'm debating on grabbing that third locomotive, 3-4. That way we just have equal power, but I mean, that's a lot of horsepower. But a lot of it's more for the braking aspect, just making sure pressure's equalized. Because remember, those diesels can help out at the front end. So that way you're only waiting for the middle of that train. Because typically I'd put in a middle, but engine, but I didn't think about it. And that would have been even more walking than this, so. See, this is why this is why the engineer does not do everything. Build the train. Those are back shops. I would assume this used to be a steam locomotive shop. Especially for that. That was probably your steam locomotive. It's over here like a diesel. But you definitely would have had your steam locomotives in here. I mean, that. So when that's D40, I can't use it by itself. If it was a GP, I can't. Should only have 3 locomotives a bit. 4! Jesus. Yeah, okay, let's just go for the big ones. Because I don't think I'm getting that much horsepower. Oh, I hope I cleared. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay. This one of these are big. Shit. Boy, this changes everything. I don't see another locomotive for this entire map. You know, it's gonna be really funny if I go down to the other end of this map and if I see rolling stock. So it's just like, yeah, you gotta walk like the 40 miles. I mean, one, that would be kind of oppressive, but I mean, you can never do that in one sitting. There's a coal plant. No, there's nothing there. Alright, now it's a GP. Okay. Shit. SD. Oh boy. Otherwise, this is a bus because I don't know if these have banking com because I need the communication thing. Oh wait, this one does. Oh, thank God, thank God. Okay, they all do. Just take them all then. I mean, I might as well take out the rest, because I can, and I want to. Okay, so we do have some GPs. But why don't I have any more of the newer styling? What are they all on the main, even though, like, I literally have the only ones available? I mean, just imagine that though. Like, you're just driving along in a car, you just say, ah, shit, there's a train. Like, I don't know, you need to get to work or something. You get to the crossing. Very slow-moving freight train stops you, picks up. Well, that was nice. That switch to throw. Basically, also what you're doing is, like, when you're hooking up locomotives and stuff, when you're hooking up the to the back of it, I'm gonna give it more air pressure than it actually needs. That way there's more in the system. So the train we're driving is 170. Okay, so it does here. So I don't know how many more yards we need to make .9 a mile, but I will literally grab rolling stock to hit a mile. Now we'll take this GP38 and because GP38-2s don't have a lot of horsepower on them. However, they are good at running. They're very good with like small cargo. It's a double header GPs, isn't it? I mean, GP38s have, alright, we have a comment. Oh, hello, welcome to, okay, as we coupled up, apparently. Both of these should be exhausting, right? There's one on and one off. Not bluffing it. Yeah, I know. You got two of them? See, so this is the back of our train that we're actually working in, but I need to grab more locomotives. The front of that thing is right here. It's about 0.9 miles long. I'm just grabbing more power just so for the ease of braking. Even though this game limits on how far you can actually go. Because someone thought it was a good idea to limit, it's like, hey, let's limit the player to going 2 feet. Because people, like, I mean, a mile long train, even though it's like, I think 3,000 tons, it'll just be kind of fun. So I'd probably add, I mean, I'm going to use all the locomotives though. So I probably couldn't halt everything as much as I'd like to. We're going to pick up some more SD40s. Really easy to break. Flip the switch. So we are now going that way, and then what strike do we need? So we need to go on this one, that, and then that. I don't see one other locomotive, so. Okay, so we're actually gonna have more locomotives on the rear than the front. Yeah, but there are walkers, which I didn't even know till like 2 minutes ago. Well, more like a lot, because I still have to walk the entire length of the train to get to the front. Turn on baking communications. Confirm it's working. Because I basically gotta go find a clear track on the yard. And then we can kind of go back and forth that way. But that's kind of the one thing we're going to have to deal with here. Is one, our train's basically a mile. Shit. I do not want to go that way. I could have sworn I checked everything. Apparently, I didn't check that one. Alright, sounds like we're blowing a fuse in the air brakes. Almost sounds like we have an air brake leak, but oh no, it's just a random sound like game. Because okay, the game isn't supposed to render that line of a train. The game just wasn't designed on like on PC. Yeah, you'd be fine, but. On console, this unfortunately does not render the greatest. I mean, just imagine if like someone had to build this train later and like, boss, where's the engines at? Just every single locomotive just looks down the main line and be like, oh god. I mean, that would be quite terrifying though, like. Because once this train will get speed, this thing will have plenty of speed. And how much speed am I going to be able to use? Because, you know, this thing is a mile. That's going to be another question. Decent. So what do we have as diesels? So we have a GP38 again, an SD4088. Damn, I was hoping Crazy Ace would show. So basically, this looks like a motive power move. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 diesels over here, and I think we have 4. So we have 9 diesel locomotives on one train. At least we will be. And then it's the long, mile-long walk. I don't think anyone wants to get stopped by this train. I mean, we should have no problem in the horsepower department, though, so. I'm more curious to see how the braking handles, because, one, the signal is going to be a little bit delayed. But it's like you've got 2 SSDs. Wait. Yeah, wait, yeah, should be two SDs. Two SD40s and three GP38s, so. Okay, then we gotta cross over. Okay, what's the best way to do this? We don't. Okay, so. We have to zigzag it. Which is kind of annoying, but we gotta zigzag. In order to meet that one trim, we actually have to zigzag over. We're never going to be worried about losing horsepower, that's for sure. I mean, this is long. Alright. Okay. Come on. Come on. There we go. I mean, I want to grab those tank cars, but then again, I think this. Let's see, because this is 6,000. Well, excuse me, 104 yards. Which, multiply that by 3. That's 300 feet. The only way I would add more is if it still says like 0.9. So this way's got to go like this. Alrighty. So it might take a little bit more shoveling around cars, but eventually we should have the locomotives. Wait, this thing has bank income, yeah. That's the reason why, because this wasn't originally in the game files. Like, they added this. I think it was with the. It was either. No, I don't think Caltrain had it. I think it was the Canadian one. Which that was really buggy when they added that. Yeah, no, because Caltrain doesn't work. Like, you can see where the button is, it doesn't work or do anything. They just didn't add it in thinking no one would need it. Because I used to try to figure out how to do it and it would just never work. So in theory, we're going to have a lot more power coming from the rear. Okay, we're 2.5 miles away from the red, so Yeah, which would equal about correct compared with the yeah, because I think we're just under a mile, so this should get us well over. Yeah, then the next thing is going to be adding the pressure. Because as soon as we couple, the system's going to try to get rid of some. So we're going to have to re-add it. Okay, I want to know. So we have 695.2 tons. 104-yard train. But it doesn't give us how many rolling stock. Oh, number of... Oh, so it counts everything. That's kind of weird, but... Because it shouldn't be counting that. It should say number of locomotives, number of... Alright, 3.6. And we'll do the final one now. Handle off. And what I'm doing is I'm pumping the brakes. I want to basically... Yeah, right now we're just draining our reservoir out. But we don't need it. Because what I'm doing is I'm sending it through the pipes. Alright, so we have that. There is in fact a thing called banking count. So now we gotta walk. Like a long way. Oh my god. Okay, actually no, before I do that, I actually want to check the statistics on this train. 1 mile. 89 cars, so that includes the engines, so minus the 9, so we're at 80. So 80 pieces of rolling stock. That, I mean, that's a lot. And I was debating on adding more. Yeah, no. And see, I wish this is when you wish it was a teleport, but instead you get to admire the very, very long train of the 3 different locomotive classes. Once I see the path, I know I'm about half-ish way, because there's like a paved path and stuff. So. Because which is just past those buildings and stuff, so it should start coming. Yeah, but I'm noticing that the frames per second are super bad right now. Like, it is like really unstable. I don't know if anyone else is noticing that, but. Jeez, it was 6 a.m. when I started, so it's actually pretty much basically wasted an hour just putting a train together. for worlds. I think this is one of the longest trains ever created in this game, especially on Council. The fact is that they said that you couldn't do it, but you clearly can. You're doing it at the expense of your... Okay, I want to know how hot my thing is. Actually, not even warm. Like, it's... Like, yeah, hot air's coming out, but it's operating fine. It isn't working hard right now. Which I don't understand, because, you know... This thing should be burning. Like, everything should be, like, it should be, like, having graphical problems right now. Okay, there's the first turnout and stuff. So, yeah, we're basically about where we were when we... Yeah, because there's the path. Which follows the train most of the way. It's halfway about a good... I mean, it's decently accurate, but not really. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we have extra pressure right now. So I know that all the locomotives in the back work. Because as soon as I turn them on, those things should also start releasing helping release the pressure. Excuse me, can I steal this car? No. Can I steal your car? Do these things even have interiors? No. Except for some really fake reflection in the clouds. Okay, apparently the sun does not exist. Yeah, it's even locomotive brake pressure is not doing the greatest. We should be losing the path in a minute, because there's the bench, which I don't even think we can sit on. That car's probably cold as shit. Why is there just a train parked here? The path goes across, and we can't get across because we have a choo-choo. Ooh, is this little plate? I just gotta look. I wanna know. Are we loaded? Hello? No. Is there anything on there? The reason why my sensitivity is so low is it's just... Why is that letter so low though? I mean, you could easily... Damn, actually, no, that's about the right height. Now this is going to be the right train for 777. I mean, this would be a fun one to like run after. Besides the fact that there's like 18,000 left. Like you probably put like a car or something. Nine diesel locomotives. Finally, it's time to get on the move. Oh, jeez. So now we gotta make sure that bank income is on, which means it's everything switches from hose to wireless communication. My God, I usually don't have that much issue with sensitivity, but bank income on. Yeah, I'm expecting some load time. Yeah, that made things a hell of a lot easier. Oh my God. Yeah, 'cause the brakes are basically already off. Now this would be a train I'd love to actually take up because, one, it's a train that would take a good couple minutes to take a good couple minutes for sure. Question is, do I have enough room between that? Signal. I don't think so. No. I just wanted to know what the I really can't test speed on this run, but basically what I need is I need to come back around and I mean, this would be a fun train to operate. Because 9 engines. It's not even tracking speed, I don't think. Yeah, horsepower isn't like, see, climbing up those steepest parts of the grade, like the old grades and stuff. Yeah, that ain't gonna be a problem. So where's the rear? Okay, the rear's just over, basically where we started. So. So I want to be able to figure out a way if I can sneak, maybe? Which I don't think I can. Okay, I mean, we are slowing, but... I still don't like the fact that you can only go one crossing on this. Like, I would personally love to hit this. But maybe I want to run on the main line. What the hell? Because I do want to run on the main.
Dinner's gonna be ready at 6! Just to let you know. Hello?
Let's see if the mic is still working. In fact, it is. Notch 8 full power. Yeah, surprisingly the braking was really bad on this. Okay, so right now our top speed is... Oh my god, it's like the speed isn't even like smooth, it's just... Yes. Oh, now this is where the fun begins. Oh god. Shit. Please say this track's clear. Oh god. It was at this moment. Oh! Oh, dang. If I noticed that like 2 seconds earlier, like I've been having both a slow down. The question is, can I do any of the Canadian Nationals? Alright, god damn it, I'm gonna have to do the intro because, you know, apparently I'm retarded and I don't know how to drive a train, even though... I don't need a gay little intro. Because I think what they see in their eyes is, oh, the players don't want another... Shit. The players don't want another tools. Delivery editor. 'Cause, you know, Gee, you can't. Like, what the... I think that's why I don't really care for this game that much. It's one that I don't like putting like half the features that are needed. Okay, I kind of sworn they said there's some helpers. Alright, so either this is a single locomotive or we're actually helping a train. Alright, I don't give a shit then. Because I wanted something where the... I probably don't have time for that though, so I'm just gonna